The fear of the unknown. How to overcome the fear of the unknown. You see, it's actually our addiction to knowledge which gives us the illusion of safety and security. So perhaps the fear of unknown is not really the fear of the unknown. It could actually be the fear of feeling unsafe and insecure. Or could there even a deeper layer beneath that? You know, we are actually hardwired to gain knowledge, and this is how we have advanced over the last centuries. Think about it, you know. In order to find food, water, shelter, what do we need? We need knowledge, we need information, otherwise we cannot find it in the first place. So that's how we have advanced. So this is actually not negative at all. However, it does has a shadow side. You see, knowledge can become part of our ego or so-called identity and want to hide behind it in order to avoid our fears, feelings and insecurities. A good example is if you look at a highly intellectual academic person who seems to have it all together, who have an answer, a rational answer for almost everything. He or she could even rationalize his or her own feelings, which is actually a form of suppressing his or her own feelings. You know, because the ego also knows it can become superior to others. If we have more knowledge, you know, we think we could become better than others because we want to earn respect and status. Again, thriving for knowledge became a primary need for survival in order to find food, water and shelter. Without knowledge, you will not even be able to find it in the first place. So this helped us a lot. However, the funny thing is, we actually do not really have fear of the unknown. I mean, you think a baby has fear of the unknown? If it has, then it wouldn't be such an explorer to figure things out. It is more that the mother of the baby had fears, of course, that the baby would be hurt. And that's why all these fears were basically projected by the mother on the baby. Which eventually, after a couple of years, the child started to hold back. He started to adapt in order to gain mommy's approval. So what we actually fear are our previous negative experiences that we are projecting into the unknown. So to overcome the so-called fear of the unknown and become detached from your projections, it's very important to realize that you always gain value from exploring the unknown, such as new insights, lessons, experiences, self-awareness, etc. Learn to accept that you do not know everything. Because how more you know, how more you start to realize what you don't know. If it becomes a habit that you gain constantly new insights, lessons, experiences, new self-awareness, new ideas, new inspirations by venturing into the unknown, you can actually find true liberation and eventually start to experience more inner peace. This, of course, sounds much simpler or easier than, of course, it really is. Because again, you do need to become very aware of your projections or your ideas that you are projecting into the unknown. And then what you're trying to do is do the things that are most familiar to you. And that's why you are keeping stuck in doing the same things over and over and over again. And you know that is not satisfying you anymore. This may be draining you. It's making you feel more tired, anxious, stressful. Because what your soul really wants are these new insights, these new lessons, these new experiences, these new levels of self-awareness, these new levels of inspiration. Because to be inspired, you gotta be in spirit. And that's what your soul is really after. Is to step into the darkness of the unknown. Is to follow that intuitive guidance, the voice of your soul that is guiding you into these new directions. But again, you have this battle that your mind is holding you back of all the previous so-called bad experiences that other people actually projected onto you, that now became part of your belief system, part of your self-image. Because of course, part of your ego or identity is to make sure that you stay safe and secure. And that's why it is holding you back to venture into the unknown. Become aware of that. Learn to step above it. Practice mindfulness, meditation. See it as it is. Accept it, embrace it. Become aware of it. Choose to let it go. By making a simple decision, recognizing it's not part of you anymore. That's how you create more liberation and inner peace.